Northern Colorado Indian Motorcycle Riders Group. Durango Rendezvous. Day 2. June 15, 2022. The second day of riding took us to the $1 Million Highway, where we went over Molas Pass and then over Red Mountain Pass at an 11,000-foot elevation. We rode through Silverton, Ouray, and stopped in Telluride for lunch. This was such a fantastic day of riding across scenic byways with sweeping mountain views. Riding the $1 Million Highway between Silverton and Ouray is very scenic with so much to see. And the canyon setting of the old mining town of Telluride is amazing. It was all very beautiful, and we were glad for the opportunity to ride, seek, and explore this part of the country. As we ride north on Highway 550 north of Durango heading towards Silverton, in the distance we can see Engineer Mountain, one of the most iconic peaks in the area. This prominent landmark has an elevation of 12,968 feet and is one of the most photographed mountains in the San Juans. We arrived at Molas Pass lookout point with an elevation of 10,899 feet. The air was crisp and refreshing. Molas Pass is 7 miles south of historic Silverton. There was gorgeous scenery every way you turned with mountains and meadows. It was very clear and you could see a long way in the distance. Rolled briefly through Silverton so Jeff, the Indian motorcycle of Fort Collins general manager, could take a picture of his bike on the main street where he had taken a similar photo a few years back. Silverton is a federally designated National Historic Landmark District. The town was established shortly after the Utes ceded the region in the 1873. The town boomed from silver mining until the Panic of 1893, and boomed again from gold mining until the recession caused by the Panic of 1907. Next we begin our ride on the $1 Million Highway. The section of Highway 550 between Silverton and Ouray is frequently called the $1 Million Highway, as it was reported to cost $1 million a mile to build. The road winds and clings to the mountain, providing dramatic views at nearly every turn. This is a neat little concrete tunnel created to keep waterfall from flowing across the highway road. We jokingly lifted Jeff up to toss him over the platform and drop him into the gorge below. Ouray is nestled within towering mountains on every side, and is known as the Switzerland of America due to its climate, natural alpine environment, and scenery. The entire main street is designated as a historical site. The town was originally established by miners seeking silver and gold in the surrounding mountains, and at one time boasted more horses and mules than people. The town was incorporated in 1876, and named after Chief Ouray of the Utes. Telluride is a former Victorian mining town and is set in a box canyon amid forested peaks at the base of a popular ski and golf resort. Ingram Falls is the waterfall seen in the mountain at the back of the town. We stopped here for lunch and ate at Steamy's Burger Bar on the main street. This place had a pretty good vibe, and the menu choices were pretty creative. After lunch, we began our journey back to the resort, which would take us south on Highway 145 to Dolores. Rico settled in 1879 as a silver mining town. The town motto is "A Slice of Paradise." The name of the town comes from the Spanish word for rich. Just north of Dolores on Highway 145 lies Memorial Rock. In May of 2019, a massive 8.5 million pound boulder tumbled 1,000 feet onto the highway. The highway was rebuilt and widened at a cost of $1.12 million around the rock where it remains. It was named Memorial Rock because it fell over the Memorial Day weekend. We made a final stop in Mancos to rest for a while before heading to our home base of Ignacio about 50 miles away. We pulled into a car wash for shade and to get out of the hot sun. We talked about the day's ride and events and reflected on the beauty of this part of Colorado. After resting, we continued on to the resort where the day's ride came to an end.